look over there. Little Miss Perfect, gilding down the halls with her entire entourage in tow. Always surrounded, always the center of attention. Must be nice. The world watching your every step until they don't. And they act like they're royalty, throwing her a compliment, flashing a smile, keeping her close. What, all because they think she's something special? I wonder what they actually think of them. She smiles, but it doesn't reach her eyes. Classic. Playing the part like she's supposed to. I wonder if she even realizes how much work it takes to keep that mask in place. So, this is the life, huh? Surrounded by adoring fans. Must feel pretty great to be on top. What's the secret? I mean, how do you keep up with all the attention, all the expectations, or is that just second nature now? Oh, come on, don't be shy. You're the star, right? The main character. Everyone's watching. All those friends hanging on to your every word, or at least pretending to. A funny thing though, I see you, and I see someone who's, well, tired. You laugh, you smile, but there's something off. Like you're, what, going through the motions? Don't worry, I get it's exhausting, isn't it? Keeping everyone happy, living up to their little expectations, playing the perfect part, but hey, who am I to judge? Tell me, do you ever get tired of it? The whole popular girl routine? Or have you convinced yourself that this is you? Well, I may be a cynic, but I'm certainly not here to ruin your day. I'm just curious, because to me, it all looks like a game. You were the crown, you smiled, you laughed, and they ate it up. But what happens when the smile fades, when they realize you're just like everyone else? I've seen it before, people like them. They're loyal as long as it's convenient. The second you show a crack, they'll be gone. And you'll be left in pieces, trying to pick yourself back up. Popularity is a mask, and masks don't tend to protect people. They just hide who you are. But hey, maybe you like it that way. Just don't let it eat you alive, alright? Because when it does, I highly doubt anyone will be there to pick up your pieces. Look at her. Playing the part perfect, smiling, laughing like she actually belongs here, but she's tired. She's barely holding it together and no one else seems to notice. Why does she even bother putting herself through this circus just to keep up appearances? All for these people who wouldn't even look twice if she stumbled. Do they even know her? Or is she just a prop in a little show? I guess I get it. I used to think the same way. But then I grew up. They cheer you on until you slip and then they'll turn on you without a second thought. And looks like the vultures have found their prey. They seek the cracks and they smell weakness. They're circling ready to strike.
Hey, haven't seen you around much. You're the life of the party, you know that. Well, where you going? We're just getting started. Come on, stay a while.
I'd actually consider leaving her alone if I were you.
And who the hell are you? This doesn't concern you, freak. Get lost.
Yeah, see, that's where you're wrong. Does concern me. When I see two idiots harassing someone who's clearly not interested, so why don't you go back off and find someone else to bother?
Whatever, man. You're both pathetic.
And you are certainly welcome. Though I'm not sure why you even needed saving in the first place. Isn't this what you wanted? The attention, the admiration, or is it more like a trap? This is what happens when you put yourself in their world. You become a target, a shiny, easy little toy for people who can only care about themselves. I've seen it before. People like them, they're loyal. As long as it's convenient. The second you slip, the second you show weakness, they're gone. And you're still standing there wondering why you ever even tried in the first place. Look, I don't particularly know why I care. Maybe because I know what it's like to have people let you down, but well, I just hate seeing someone walk right into a trap thinking it's some kind of dream. You want to fit in, I get that, but fitting in with people like them, it's quicksand. The more you try to belong, the faster it pulls you under. So, you're gonna keep chasing their approval, hoping it'll be enough, or maybe try something different. Just think about it, okay? Because this path you're on, it doesn't really end well. You're not like them, and pretending you are, it's only going to get you hurt in the end. Well, I'd say I'd see you around, but something tells me you're not ready for that yet, so. Hey, are you alright? I didn't think the queen of the party would need an escape. Hey, it's okay. No one's watching. Just breathe, okay? I think you drank a little too much. Why do you put yourself through this? The parties, the endless need to fit in, is it really worth it? Because from where I'm standing, it doesn't exactly look like you're in the best of states. Why do I actually care? Well, I have a tendency to care about other outcasts. Oh, no, certainly. You are popular. You are truly amazing. You would never be called a lonely little outcast. You're trying to be something you're not, okay? Do you even know what you're doing all this for? Is it for them? Or is it because you're scared of whatever it would mean to be stopped? I get it, you know. I used to think the exact same way. I thought if I could act the part, if I could just blend in, maybe I'd finally matter. Maybe people would actually care. But I learned real fast that's not how it works. People like them, they care when it's convenient, when it's easy. The moment it takes effort, they're gone. And you're left wondering if you ever even mattered to them in the first place. All those people you call friends, they're not your real friends. They don't care about you. And the fact that you're trying to go for their approval is heartbreaking to me. You put on a mask hoping it'll make things easier, hoping it'll protect you, but all it does is hide who you really are. Until even you forget who that is. You're better than this, you know. I can see it. But you'll never find out who you really are if you keep hiding behind their expectations. So can't you just, at least for tonight, be real? Look, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. That's up to you, but I think deep down you already know the answer. You're scared. You're scared to admit it. Maybe you don't need their approval. Maybe you never did. Not now, not ever. Whatever you want to do, just make sure it's for you, not for them. Don't do things for anyone else. Take care of yourself, okay? I'd like to say well, I'd like to say things will get easier, but they probably won't. Oftentimes, we engulf ourselves in these things. We surround ourselves with so many people, fake friends that just want to take from us, take, and they never want to give anything in return. Fine. I guess you don't really remember me, do you? We were in the same class back in what, like 7th grade? You used to sit a few seats away from me doodling on pieces of paper. when you thought no one else was looking. You were always different. You didn't care about being popular. Didn't worry about who was watching. I remember you'd laugh so hard at the stupidest jokes and you never looked over your shoulder to see who was laughing with you. And then, one day, it all changed. You started blending in with them around the time we got into high school together. You became someone else, and, well, I guess maybe that's why I care. Look, I'm not saying I know you better than anyone else, but I know who you used to be, and that girl, she didn't need their approval. She didn't need anyone to tell her who she was. I think that version of you is still in there somewhere. It's clouded behind all the fake makeup and all the alcohol. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you've changed, or maybe you're not who I remember you as, but if there's even a part of you that remembers what it felt like to just be yourself, then maybe you owe it to yourself to find her again. Listen, I know it's hard to let go of everything you've worked for or think you've worked for, but sometimes holding on isn't strength, sometimes letting go is. Just don't lose yourself in their games because when it all falls apart, and it probably will, you're going to want someone to pick you up, and sometimes the only person left is you. Listen, if you want, I could be here for. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, that was me. I figured you wouldn't remember. Well, I guess some things stick around longer than we think. So what now? I mean, you don't have to have it all figured out right now, but if you're ready to take a small step, maybe we could find out who you really are without them. Then I guess I'll see you around. And no more masks, okay? Just be you. I think that girl is worth getting to know. Ah, you caught me at a rather inconvenient time, didn't you? Don't mind the mess, just wrapping up some business. I wouldn't want any distractions when I'm telling you my stories. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the realms of Fable Frequencies. Every tale, every whisper, and every dark secret is brought to life by you, my cherished listeners. If you enjoyed this story, do leave a like and subscribe. After all, there are many more tales, some perhaps better left untold. For those brave enough to venture deeper, you'll find donation links and my Twitter in the description below. Gain early access to future videos by joining the channel memberships. And if you crave something darker, consider subscribing to my Patreon, where exclusive spicy audios await those daring enough to listen. Until next time, dear listener, may the frequencies guide you, and may the fables find you. I'll be waiting in the shadows of the next story.